Hi, today we are going to continue the lesson Biological Classification. Kingdom Fungi. It is a unique kingdom of heterotrophic organisms. Fungi are cosmopolitan. They grow in warm and humid places. Example, mold on bread and rotten fruits, mushrooms, toadstools. White spots on mustard leaves are due to a parasitic fungus. Some fungi are the source of antibodies. Example, penicillium. Some unicellular fungi, example yeast, are used to make bread and beer. Other fungi cause diseases in plants and animals. Example, wheat rust causing Posinia. Except yeast, fungi are filamentous. Their bodies consist of thread-like structures called hyphae. The network of hyphae is known as mycelium. Fungal cell wall is made of chitin and polysaccharides. Most fungi are saprophytes, absorb soluble organic matter from dead substances. Some are parasites. Some live as symbionts. Example, lichens, fungi plus algae, mycorrhiza, fungi and roots of higher plants, reproduction, vegetative propagation by fragmentation, fission and budding, asexual reproduction by spores such as conidia, sporangiosperms and zoospores, sexual reproduction by oospores, ascospores and basidiospores. They are produced in distinct structures called fruiting bodies. The sexual cycle involves 3 steps: plasmogamy, choriogamy, meiosis. Plasmogamy, fusion of protoplasm between 2 motile or non-motile gametes. Choriogamy, fusion of 2 nuclei. Meiosis, in zygotes to give haploid spores. When a fungus reproduces sexually, 2 haploid hyphae of compatible mating types come together and fuse. In some fungi, the fusion of 2 haploid cells immediately results in diploid cells. 2n. In Ascomycetes and Basidiomycetes, a dikaryotic stage or dikaryophase occurs. Such a condition is called a dikaryon. Later, parental nuclei fuse and the cells become diploid. The fungi from fruiting bodies in which reduction division occurs, leading to formation of haploid spores. Based on morphology of mycelium, mode of spores formation and fruiting bodies, fungi are classified into different classes: Phycomycetes, Ascomycetes, Basidiomycetes, Deuteromycetes. Example, Mucorrhizophus bread mold and albugo parasitic fungi on mustard. Ascomycetes, sac fungi. They are unicellular. Example, yeast, Saccharomycetes, or multicellular. Example, penicillium. Mycelium is branched and sepate. They are saprophytic, decomposes, parasitic and coprophilous, growing on dung. Asexual reproduction by conidia produced exogenously on the special mycelium called conidiospores. Conidia germinate to produce mycelium. Sexual reproduction by ascospores produced endogenously in sac-like asci. The asci are arranged to form fruiting bodies called ascocarps. Example, Aspergillus claviceps and Neurospora. Neurospora is used in biochemical and genetic work. Morels and truffles are edible. Basidiomycetes. includes mushrooms, bracket fungi, or puffballs. They grow in soil and tree stumps and in living plant bodies as parasites. Example, rust and smuts. The mycelium is branched and septate. The asexual spores are generally not found, but vegetative reproduction by fragmentation is common. The sex organ are absent, but plasmogamy occurs by fusion of two vegetative or somatic cells of different strains or genotypes. The resultant structure is dikaryotic, which gives rise to basidium. Choreogamy and meiosis take place in basidium, producing 4 basidiospores exogenously. Basidia are arranged in fruiting bodies, basidiocarps. Example, agaricus mushroom, Puccinia rust fungus, Deuteromycetes, commonly known as imperfect fungi because only their asexual or vegetative phases are known. When perfect sexual stages were discovered, they were often moved to Ascomycetes or Basidiomycetes. It is also possible that asexual and vegetative stage have been given one name placing under Deuteromycetes and the sexual stage another name placing under another class. When the linkage were established, the fungi were correctly identified and moved out of Deuteromycetes. They reproduce only by asexual spores, Gonidia. The mycelium is septate and branched. Some are saprophytes or parasites. Majority are decomposers of litter and help in mineral cycle. Example, Alternaria trichoderma. Kingdom Plantae. Plant kingdom. Plants are eukaryotic chlorophyll containing organisms with cellulosic cell wall. Some are partial heterotrophs. Example, insectivorous plants like bladderworm and Venus flytrap, or parasites. Example, Cuscuta. Plantae includes algae, bryophytes, pteridophytes, gymnosperms, and angiosperms. Life cycle of plant has two phases, diploid saprophytic and haploid gamophytic. These phases alternate with each other. This is called alternation of generation among different plant groups. Length of the haploid and diploid phases is varied. Also, these phases are free living or dependent on others.